Tony Hale is the actor and comedian known for roles on Veep, Arrested Development, and of course as the voice of Forky in the summer blockbuster Toy Story 4. Tony joins us now to chat about the film being released on DVD on demand this week. Tony, good to chat with you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I got to ask about Forky. The movie was incredible, of course. And did you know the voice going in, or did you have to see the fork first before creating it? Walk us through that.
Yeah, well, they called me, it was probably 2 years ago, and when Pixar calls, you just kind of jump. So, because I've been a huge fan, I mean, Inside Out was one of my favorite movies that they've done. And when I went up to when I went up to the campus to record, they had attached clips of me on Arrested Development and Veep and put it to the Forky model on the animation. And so that alone was a lot to watch. But it was just, I love how Forky was, he didn't know any of the rules of the universe. Everything was a fresh start for him. And he asked a lot of questions, was very overwhelmed, and I just loved that kind of whole angle that they chose.
I love the idea of kind of making your own toy, too. Did you have a favorite toy growing up? Were you creative like that, creating stuff from scratch?
My favorite toy was, I had a Scooter doll from the Muppets.
Oh, yes.
And I liked him because he had glasses like me, and I was convinced he had asthma like me. So him and I clicked.
Well, it's nice when you give toys, you know, attributes that are really like yourself. It makes you feel fit in nice.
He held my inhaler every now and then.
Okay, so everyone obviously wants to know, there's hints or people read into this stuff. Any talk of another Toy Story movie? Got any insight for us?
I don't. I mean, we're doing this, Forky's doing this little web series on Disney Plus, which is exciting, where he kind of, all the other characters come alongside him and help him ask questions. And so he asks questions like, what is love? What is the internet? What is money? And all this kind of stuff. And they're really sweet, and I, as a 49-year-old man, am learning a lot.
That's great stuff. All right, so Toy Story 4 is great. Obviously, go get it on DVD, folks. But you spent many years working with Julie Louis-Dreyfus. She's a Northwestern grad down here from Chicago. Did she ever talk to you about Chicago?
Yeah.
You know, give you some juice, give you some stuff?
Yeah, I will say she loves her time at Northwestern, and that's where she met her husband, Brad. They met at Northwestern. And I think they had started some kind of sketch. They had started some kind of sketch comedy group there, and then I think they went to SNL after that. But that's where they met.
So Arrested Development, you came out with the extra seasons. I love season 5, by the way. It was great.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was awesome. Do you find it interesting, like going from Veep, Arrested Development, shows you probably shouldn't show all your children necessarily, and then Toy Story 4, you've got something now.
Yeah, my daughter probably won't see Veep until she's in her 40s. And Arrested, I don't know if I want her to see her father in that state.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'd learn a lot.
So Toy Story is something we can share together, which was really, really special.
Thank you so much, Tony. Okay, Toy Story 4 available on digital platforms now and on Blu-ray on October 8th.